On this episode of Soul Searchers, here we are at the Crestmont Inn in Eaglesmere, Pennsylvania.
The glass actually hit with enough force that it smashed.
This place was built for the wealthy, the rich.
It was about 3:30, 4 in the morning. I saw a shadow.
And she's like, I never told you this because I didn't want you to think I was crazy.
Oh, look.
It sounded like somebody was coming down those steps.
The most recent thing was the little girl.
You're searching for something. Whether you realize it or not, you are.
Dude, get in the car!
It's in your genes. It's part of your nature. It's who you are. You need to know. For us, the search began with a single house. A single house that turned out to be incredibly haunted. Let me do this myself! Kill him! We became driven to find out more, so we keep searching. Searching for answers. We need to know. The Crestmont Inn sits high in the mountains of Pennsylvania in a little town called Eaglesmere. Now in the summer months, this place is a bustling resort town with a beautiful lake and many great activities including kayaking, boating, hiking, and swimming. In the wintertime, the residents are few, and as you can see from our drive, it's cold and snowy here, and as our luck would have it, a big storm was on its way. So we decided to head out early and get there as quick as we could. Since it was a pretty good distance for us to travel, and with the bad weather coming, the owner, Tony, was nice enough to give us rooms for the night. What's better to do on a cold and snowy night in PA than ghost hunt? My thoughts immediately went to the movie The Shining. Being snowbound in a beautiful old hotel that's reportedly haunted, we couldn't wait. The original hotel was built in 1899 and was a resort destination that specifically catered to the wealthy and the rich of places like Williamsport, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and Philadelphia. Over the years, there were hundreds, if not thousands of guests who made this area their home during the summer months, escaping the hustle and the heat of the city to come, play, and relax in the cool mountain air. As you can imagine, there were also many employees who worked and lived here who were tasked with catering to the guests' every whim. This beautiful Victorian masterpiece wasn't just a luxury hotel, it was a way of life for many. And it's no wonder the people who visited here loved this place so much. Now, unfortunately, this incredible structure is no longer here, and it was in such a state of disrepair for so many years that it was eventually demolished in the early 1980s, and along with its demise came the end of an era. We flash forward to the current Crestmont Inn, which actually occupies two of the original support buildings of the massive hotel. Back 100 years ago, one of these buildings was used as a residence for the many employees who worked here. They were both remodeled in the early 1990s and now make up the current Crestmont Inn. Known for its fine dining, relaxed atmosphere, and incredible suites, it is a beautiful reminder of the grand lady who came before her. Now, with such an incredible history, it didn't surprise us at all that there were claims of paranormal activity here. People were drawn to this beautiful place in life, so why not in death as well? When we asked, many of the current staff told us stories of activity in the rooms and the halls here. They've even had guest volunteer stories of figures standing over them or touching them in the night. Could it be that these former guests and employees who enjoyed this place so much over the years may still think they're at the grand old resort? Many believe that these spirits may still roam the halls and rooms to this day. Before we started, we decided to sit down with some of the employees and hear their stories of the crazy stuff that was happening here. Addie's an employee here at the Crestmont. And Addie, you've had a couple experiences here, right? Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you give me one?
Well, one night I was in room 5 with Kate, and it was like in the middle of the night. I woke up and was going to walk down to this cafe room and get a drink, and I looked at the bottom of my doorstep and the light was shining in from the hallway, and it looked like someone walked past it because it was dark, and then it went back to light.
Okay.
So I saw that, and then I opened it up and there was no one out there.
Did you expect to walk out into the hall and see somebody?
A little bit, yeah.
And there was nobody there. That's fantastic. So Addie, you had another experience. Why don't you tell me about that?
I was mopping up one night after work, and I was with my coworker, and I felt as something poked me in the back, and I turned around, and there was nothing there. So that kind of gave me chills. She wasn't even anywhere near me, and it was enough force to actually get me to jump and turn around. It could be a child because it was the height of it was on my back. It was child height.
Well, there has been some rumor to the Crestmont Inn that there is a little ghost child that does wander the hallway, correct?
Yes.
Well,
okay. How about any of the girls over here where they're walking up and down the hallway?
Yeah, I heard Amy say she thinks she saw the little girl outside room 1.
Yes.
the most recent thing was the little girl. I was coming out of the housekeeping closet and I was walking to go out the front door, and out of the corner of my eye I seen the little girl. She was wearing a white dress. When I turned around, because it freaked me out, there was nothing there.
Like somebody was watching you?
Oh, there's a lot of that here.
Okay.
There is a lot of that here where, you flip and turn around and there's nothing there or things like that.
You get a creepy feeling when you come over here by yourself?
There, room 7, that room really bothers me.
So Kate is an employee here at the Crestmont, and you are a waitress, right?
Yes.
And you had a great experience. Why don't you tell me about that?
I had a couple people in the lounge that I was waiting on, and I was standing behind the bar, and about a foot away from me there were glasses just drying, and out of nowhere a wine glass just flew across and hit the coolers and just shattered completely out of nowhere.
And I heard another employee come in to check on and see what happened?
Yeah, Logan came in because he thought that I just dropped the glass or whatever and asked me what happened, and I just still couldn't move. I didn't even know how to explain it when it happened.
And you've heard about the rumors of paranormal experiences in this place?
Yeah.
Right? And you thought, I just had my first experience, didn't you?
Yeah, it
creeped you out.
Yeah,
right.
I've only been here since September, so
Fantastic.
I've heard a lot of stuff.
Well, it was again one of those things where I thought, did she drop that?
Tony told us another story of a glass mysteriously breaking. This time it flew off the back shelf and landed all the way in front of the bar. This was pretty cool, but it was the last story he told that got us really excited.
So I had a girl in this back dining room vacuuming one night. And she didn't tell me this until months later. She overheard the conversation that me and another girl heard a girl's voice in the kitchen, and she just froze. And she's like, I never told you this because I didn't want you to think I was crazy. She was vacuuming and looked through these windows, and it was twirling and playing in this room.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's lots of reports of the little girl walking around here and things moving and stuff. What do you think about all that?
I think it's cool. I hope we can see something like that. It'd be nice if we could experience it.
We set up our DVR night vision cameras to see if we might be able to capture any spirits wandering around. We placed a camera in the back dining room, the lounge area where they have seen a little ghost girl dancing and had glasses break, the front dining room, the hallway where Addie said she was poked in the back, and the kitchen where again they've had things move all on their own. We also placed a static camera in the hallway of the inn. We used an empty room on the first floor as our command center. Okay, while we're here in this beautiful building, nice location in Pennsylvania, we hear there's some spirit activity that goes on here. The owner, Tony, invited us up because they've had certain things that take place here. Some certain things that they've heard, seen, glasses breaking. So if there's anybody here, any spirits around, we have these little gray boxes. Come over and stand near them. They got green lights on them. So feel free to mingle with us. So is there anybody here that wants to say anything?
I'm not sure what that was. Did anybody hear it?
That little squeak?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard it.
Where'd that come from?
I felt like it was behind me.
It sounded like the kitchen.
I'm just
Yep, that's good. Add one to the bar. That's good. Add one to go behind the bar. Okay. So let's keep the four K2 meters kind of separated from each other. Let's have somebody back here. How about Tony, where you were standing? Okay. Go back where you were. Kate, you're good. Kate, you're good. Okay. Everybody still?
Good.
Who's the person that threw the glass off the shelf? Can you state your name? Say it loud enough so we can hear you. If you're not willing to state your name, bang two glasses together. We want to hear the glass ting off of each other. You must have been upset. That was enough to make you throw that piece of glass and break it on the floor. What were you angry about?
Were they angry or just wanted attention? Like a child would throw something to get attention.
How about the little girl that was seen dancing? Can you go over and talk to Steve? Can you tug on his pant leg? Addie, do you have a We investigated in the bar for another 20 minutes, and right when we turned off the cameras to go head over to the inn, we heard this noise. Two glasses banging together, just like I had asked for. Here's the video from right after it happened. She was out here by Robin.
I was like standing right here. It sounded like a bottle knocked over in the
Here's what I heard.
Recycling bin.
Yeah. A bottle knocked over or something. Or hit another bottle.
It sounded like...
That's what it sounded like.
That's exactly
what it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like.
You didn't bump it coming out of
They
it?
were,
No, I was out
She
here.
was out there already.
She was already out
And we all heard it.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. Once recorder's running, Steve.
Yes.
Okay. Camera was running, Rob.
Mine wasn't running.
You weren't running?
No.
I wasn't running either. So we have it on the recorder.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you turn that? Go ahead and turn the cooler back on too. So
Okay. Thanks for reminding me.
Let's see if they.
What was that? They went. A glass just moved.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
As soon as I walked out.
Holy cow.
It was after you walked.
You were already out.
She was right there when it happened.
Put a flashlight over there.
You're the only one with the flashlight.
That's cool.
Let's see if they.
What was that? They went. A glass just moved.
Did you have your recorder running, Steve?
Yes, I did.
Because I just heard something.
What'd you hear?
As soon as I turned that on, I don't know. It was a voice. So. It's like a whispery voice.
That one's going dead, isn't it?
It looks pretty dead, yeah.
We headed up to the second floor and investigated in the hallway and some of the rooms. We decided to try out a couple new pieces of equipment there, an EMF generator and this new infrared camera.
That's what this does.
We're not staying in this one. Here we are.
Why don't you follow me here, once? Let's see if we see anything.
We were pleased with both, but the generator would prove to get the spirit's attention a little later on in the investigation. So we headed down to the lower level, to one of the suites that Tony said always freaked him out in the past. Immediately, we caught this voice on the camera's audio.
You alright?
Yep.
You alright?
Yep. Everybody's over here.
Wait, your kid too? Wait. Okay, that's okay.
It went like,
Yep.
did you, and my phone's on airplane mode.
Okay, hold on right there. Okay, why don't you walk in a little further, okay?
Yeah, so I can get in.
Yep, we can get a couple people. Turn around, face us.
You going in?
No, stay right here.
Alright,
Wow, that was
let's see what we got.
Alright. If anyone is here, show us something because I feel like somebody is here with us. Okay, if
Oh, mine's going off too, though. Like,
That's okay. It might be between you.
if someone is here, touch either me or Addie. We want to know that you're here.
I just got the chills.
On the back of my neck.
That's a genuine response.
Yes.
See, now, if it was straight voltage, Tony, yours would be going off.
It
Okay?
was going off.
Oh, Tony was?
This one wasn't here though.
Okay.
Yeah, mine wasn't.
Where are you at, Rob?
Right here.
Did you hear like a girl voice?
No, I thought somebody was standing right here behind me, and I thought it was Rob. Okay.
I'm over here.
Roll in the bathroom, seriously.
There's lots of room in here. Go to your right too.
Is there anybody over here though? I don't want to stand over
No,
here.
just
You stand there.
Somebody
Tony, you
behind
stand
us standing there.
I don't want to stand
no,
over here.
just
I don't want to stand
no,
over here.
just. Turns out this room was just starting to show us what it had.
If this was an electrical current going off or something flipping on and off, it'd be doing it constantly.
Right.
I mean, so that's pretty cool. Anybody else anxious? Tony said he was
I
anxious
feel
in here.
really anxious in this room.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not anxious, but it feels like someone's squeezing my ribs.
Yeah, I can feel that too.
Tell you what, let's spread it out a little bit. We've got 3 ribs to work with here. Let's, a couple
Hold on a
people go
second.
one way, a couple people go another way, but split the K2s up once.
It's still that way here.
Really?
Yeah, walk in here once. I start to feel really, really heavy. Even my stomach's a little uneasy.
My knees are like kind of giving out.
Maybe we need to walk over there.
Oh, sorry. I'll
Tony.
just go that way, Rob.
Tony, you still feeling anything back here?
Yeah, I still feel just extreme anxiety.
Sure, why don't you go back with Tony and send a crew back in that room. We'll just kind of split up these 3 rooms.
Take that with you.
Oh, no.
I just want to see what it feels.
Yeah, take
No.
that with you.
No, I'm gonna throw up.
And we'll keep.
What's that? Sherry, you alright? She okay?
She thought she was gonna throw up when she came in.
It's all right. I'll go with you. Just get some air.
So what did you feel? What happened? Tell me this story from the start.
The closer I got to that back room, the heavier it felt. I started feeling sicker as I got closer to that back room.
And you ran right by us and you felt like you were going to throw up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you feel fine out here though.
Yeah, I feel good.
All right.
I'm just curious
Why don't
as
you
to
turn
why
your
that
light
happened.
Do you need your light?
No.
Okay. Where's the other light at?
Oh, Karen has it.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go back in and see what we get, okay?
This is the room that Amy said she doesn't like.
Oh, is this the one?
She said she hates the little family suite. She said it makes her feel really uneasy.
Okay.
She's like 7.
What are
You
you?
alright, Sherry?
Yeah, my
All
stomach
right.
hurts.
Sherry, hold on, come here. One more test.
Hold on
Give her
once.
a K2 meter.
Hold on once.
Give her a K2.
Take a breath.
Sherry, I want you to walk in with a K2, okay? Just
you
do your best. Do your best to go in with a K2 and say, who is making me feel like this?
If you can't go in, don't.
I'm gonna be right
I
here.
can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. Can you stay right here? Okay. Who's making Sherry feel like this?
Okay, we got
Look at that. Whoa. She's got a K2 hit.
Why are you making me feel like this?
You got a battery on you?
Yep. Did you hear that?
Her K2 was, look, K2 just hit again.
Did you hear that though? I heard like a...
I just don't feel good here at all.
Who's making Sherry feel like this? Can you stand in front of us and make her little green light start to blink?
Real quiet. I hear somebody talking.
If you're here, can you?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Did you hear it, Rob?
Look. Did you get that, Rob?
Yeah.
But it sounded like it came from out here, didn't
Did
it?
you guys have a recorder with you?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, hold on one second, once. So one at a time. Tony, when you walked into the room, what did you feel?
Into this corner of the room, you can almost, as I step into a certain section of that room, I can feel as if I'm just stepping into something physical. I mean, I can just feel the the change, and it's just I feel extremely anxious, sad, and really jittery. Even now, I've been out here for a minute to 2 minutes, and I'm a little shaky. I just feel overwhelmed. It's just an extremely bad feeling.
I didn't feel like nauseous or sick to my stomach or anything. I got a little teary-eyed, but I felt sad. Like I could feel it was heavy, but I didn't get like nauseous or sick.
Okay. So a lot of really heavy feelings in there. What we're going to do is we're going to send another team in and see what happens.
See, I feel more uneasy here than I did in there. And I don't usually feel that way.
Yeah, I don't like it in here
And I
at
do
all.
feel uneasy.
My knees are getting weak again.
The bathroom didn't bother me.
Yeah, no,
I
it
don't
didn't
like this
bother me,
room at
but
all.
Right now, I kind of feel, in this room right now, kind of uneasy.
Once back in the room, we tried using our new EMF generator device. It supposedly gives spirits energy to draw from. As soon as we turned it on, we got this EVP. So it'll make it go off.
Like,
So what it's supposed to do is give the spirit
Like
energy
pushing.
to use. So it'll make it go off.
like
So what it's supposed to do is give the spirit
Like
energy
pushing.
to use.
After this last EVP, the activities seemed to quiet down a bit. We investigated many of the other rooms and halls in the 3-story inn throughout the rest of the night, but had very little activity. At 4 a.m., we decided to finish the investigation back down in the little family suite, but Sherry and Karen both commented that it had a completely different feel to it. Did we scare the spirits away when we turned on the EMF generator? Who is to know? But judging from that one incredible EVP, we tend to think so. A 100 years ago, this place was transformed into a mecca for the rich and wealthy by the building of the original Crestmont Inn. Sadly, those days are long gone now, passed by with our ultra-modern, fast-paced life. It eventually caught up to the old hotel, and it is now all just a memory. But with recent stories of paranormal activity here at this beautiful new Crestmont Inn, it makes us stop and wonder if some of those lost souls haven't returned to this place of comfort, searching and yearning to relive those fond memories from so